Hey. So I've been meaning to make an update about, after my Tourette's documentary, Amazing Tourette's Treatment documentary, that's what it was called, I think, pretty much. It was a couple of months ago. If you want to find it. It was an hour long, so if you're not actually interested in all the facts on how it works, then maybe you don't care, but anyways, basically it's a mouthpiece. Bite splint, essentially, that advances my lower jaw because I have an overbite, and because it ends up pressing, sorry, I'm moving camera, it presses on the nerves on the back of my jaw, and actually without the bite splint it presses on those nerves, and that ends up sending wonky signals to my brain that often causes tics. Like in other people it might do nothing, or it might cause migraines or whatever. For me it was tics. And for a lot of other people, it's tics. So, was wanting to make an update. It's a few months later. I'm still having it lowered, so it's less big in my mouth. I should have it lowered again in a few weeks. So, the progress. Suspense, drum roll. I can only do it with one hand because I'm holding the camera. Salut! Are you dancing? Tu danses? Est-ce que tu danses? Woohoo! 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 Salut, belle fille! Okay, that was Lou. In our old home, her name was Lulu, which is horrifying. Oh my goodness. So her name is Lulu. Yeah. Okay, so my progress. You know I have coprolalia. I have sworn about a handful of times in the last couple of months. Handful. Whereas before, that number would have been in the thousands and thousands within the last couple of months. And that's just the coprolalia, the swearing. In terms of other things, like the convulsive episodes I would have, where maybe sometimes you'd have to hold my head so I don't whack my head against the wall or something, and like I'm being wrung out like a rag, and really awful feeling, even somewhat painful, doesn't happen. Like even just walking around a store, like maybe I'm nervous to be in public, walking around the store, it doesn't happen. Or even I might just have, generally I still have OCD. So the tapping something 7 times and then saying the number 7, I still do that because that's OCD, and this doesn't seem to take care of the OCD. But the Tourette's, great, really great, and I don't really draw attention to myself very much in public. It's like barely. I feel like I'm getting my life back. That I'm capable of doing things that I couldn't have before, and achieving the dreams that I couldn't have before, and even achieving a sense of more normalcy. Because this Tourette's was really bad, and even for people that didn't have it as bad, it doesn't mean it's not bad. If I had Tourette's the way I have now, at the level I have now, with the splint, and I hadn't lived that before, I would not be happy. I would not. So I can understand even having not as many tics, and still being very upset by them. So it doesn't matter what your level of tics are. If you're upset by them, then it means something. Then yeah. Okay, so that's you know, my take on it. I'm going to go and paparazzi my brother, because he lives next door. It's him. Is it in the picture? Jason. I'm going to go paparazzi Jason. And I'm going to ask him his opinion, and possibly his wife Carrie. Nishu, come! If she wants to be in the video, but I would be surprised if she would. Mishu, come! We're going to see Uncle Jason and Auntie Carrie. See Uncle Jason and Auntie Carrie. Okay, the sun's bright, possibly neighbors looking. Don't fall down the stairs, Melissa, because that would be bad. Say, Mishu, come! The dumb dog thinks they have food. Mishu, come on, come on, ugly face, maroon face, come on, let's go to see Uncle Jason. That's Uncle Jason and Auntie Carrie. Come on, oh yeah, oh go, do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Now we made enough noise that we're not going to surprise them at all. Knock, knock, knock. It's the paparazzi. Hey, Nita's here too. Nita's here too. She's gonna get paparazzi'd.
Am I?
Mishu is the paparazzi bastard.
Okay, these are my siblings, Juanita and Jason, and that's moron face. You can clearly tell that he is a moron. Yeah. Okay, so I'm making a video about my progress with that's very attractive. So I'm making a video about my progress with the tourettes since I got the splint in. I wanted to know if you see a difference in me with the splint.
No, you're far worse.
That would constitute a difference. But sarcasm aside, yeah, there's an enormous difference. I haven't
Seriously
seen any major
improved.
episodes at all.
Yeah.
Just minor idiosyncrasies of tapping and counting, which
Is OCD.
is a whole lot better than.
Yeah.
That's OCD though.
Yeah, right.
There was an event in New York, but that was like under hyper stress with like going out and doing meets and stuff.
And it was still not nearly as bad as
Yeah,
it
not
usually
nearly
would
as bad.
It's
That
not
was like
really.
really nothing compared to some of the ones that we've seen.
It's not writhing around on the floor and
No.
twisting contortions. And
Well, there was a bit of that, but not nearly as bad.
be. No, it was
Not
it was really mild.
Yeah.
What did you notice, Mishu?
But yeah, there was a lot of stress going on. There was the book expo, there was the 2 meetups, there was, you know, there was all kinds of stuff. So, anyways, but it was mild considering.
Yeah.
So even like having it tested in the big city and all that stuff. So it has been tested in the big city with all that stuff. So, you know, overall, you would say I am pretty damn well off.
Yes.
Are you confident that I can drive?
I have no clue.
I think so. I mean, if you tap on the dash, so what?
I can tap with one hand and drive with the other.
There's a difference between Tourette's not allowing you to drive and your actual capacities to drive.
Oh, shut up!
Well, she's always been a crazy driver, so
You-
it doesn't have anything
You
to do
ran
with it.
2 red lights in the same day while taking me to New York City the other week.
And how stressed did you have me that weekend?
That I had you ran the red lights. You had me stressed.
What do you think, Mishu?
Mishu, have I been having less ticks? Well, don't look so happy about it.
Well, you should be happy about less ticks, shouldn't you? Come on.
I'm sorry I haven't been beating you lately, I swear. It's not my fault, it's the splint. Yeah, no, I don't beat my dog.
No, you only brush his hair and make him hide under the bed.
And leave him in the car for 3 minutes with the windows down?
Poor animal. It's been abused. Hey, I can see how long it's been recording. Why don't I usually see that? It's fascinating.
What do you think, Baelish?
These are Jason's babies. With their babies.
Show all 23 of them, please.
Oh gosh.
Wait, 21.
Okay. Okay, that concludes this episode of Tra-La-La on Tourette's.
Invasion of the homes without warnings.
That's what I called it, paparazzi, duh. Mishu told me to.
Mishu told you to.